Hello, boys and girls of the internet. It's Ninjas R Us here. Today I'm bringing you episode 4 of our Let's Play of Skyrim. Now, as you can notice, from where I left off in the last video, there's a little bit of a difference. That's because when I came to record, well, the file was gone. Like, my save file was gone, so I just replayed up until the point where I just killed the dragon. I don't think there are very many changes. If they are, they're very minor, and they will not affect anything to do with the game. So let's just get started where we left off, shall we? Alright, just gonna take all your stuff, if that's okay with you. Then I will sell your wares to other people. Alright, so we have all the dragon stuff. Now, if I am correct, we should be... Yeah, there we go. We should be getting flocked by guards right about now. Active effects... Yeah. That's not what I was... Oh, it's under shouts. Unrelenting force. There we go. Whoa, I'm getting swarmed. Since when do you guys wear different helmets? Oh, and there's Faendal in different armor, but...
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Yes, I'm Dragonborn. Oh, wait, no, that's not the correct
very
thing.
oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim. That's what you did, isn't it?
I
Absorb
don't
the
know what
dragon's
happened
power.
to me. I think you may be right.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout.
Try to shout? Okay,
According
la
to
la
the
la.
old legends, only
Alright,
the Dragonborn can shout
this
without
part is
training,
kind of boring
the
for
way
me.
the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to
Alright,
tell stories
I used
about
my
the
shout.
Dragonborn.
Now they're gonna just sort of bicker amongst themselves. Now, I'm supposed to continue the main quest line, which I am not going to do, because in my opinion, the main quest line is boring. It's good, it was well designed, but it's just not my type of thing. I'm more of either charge in like an idiot and stab things, or be stealthy and sort of sit back and pick people off. I'm not the lots of cutscenes, lots of aimless wandering kind of guy. I like the Daedra quests, I like the Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, and Stormcloak. And by the way, those are probably the ones that I'm going to do.
Look,
And hello,
are not allowed here.
gentlemen,
watch it.
just talk to you, just so I can get this quest in my thing. And there's me getting yelled at. You could actually probably hear my controller vibrating. It's that bad, but I'm just gonna talk to these guys to know what to get this quest going, because it's a pretty good quest. You know, I can get a lot of good stuff for it. Alright, so we're gonna have to run up to Dragon's Bridge. The House of the Jarl. Jarl Bulgriff the Greater. Oh, and one thing I noticed, I saw this, like, it was a poll of Skyrim users. Everything in Whiterun is the most liked. Like, Jarl Bulgriff is the most liked Jarl. You know, Breeze Home is the most liked home. It's because it's so common, I guess. I mean, whatever. Can't really blame them, can you? It's a pretty nice home. It's a pretty nice area. Nice neighborhood. You're protected by the companions. I wouldn't mind living there at all. Besides the fact that, you know, it eventually, spoiler alert, close your ears for the next 10 seconds if you don't want to hear this, that it eventually swears itself to the Empire. You know, I wouldn't mind living there. Alright, unspoiler alert. Alright, so now we gotta talk to this guy. Hello, Horngar. So
what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth.
hey, it wasn't Irileth, it was
Must be
me.
more to it than that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with calling myself this big
Dragonborn.
title. I'm gonna be like, I am the
What do you
Dragonborn.
know about the Dragonborn?
And when it died, I kind of absorbed this power from it. Yeah.
The great
This is the main
masters
quest
of
line
the
thing that
way of
I'm
the
not
void.
gonna do.
And
The first thing I'm gonna do is
is
start the Dark
you,
Brotherhood, because that's
the
my
Grey.
favorite quest line, and I love it. I love it.
You've done a great service by my right as
The
Jarl.
Axe of Whiterun,
I assign you Lydia.
and
as
I
a
got
person.
Lydia now.
I'll
Woo!
also notify- We are
All right, I'm gonna
honored to
keep
have
Faendal
Lydia
as my
serve
follower,
you.
but Lydia is a very
Still
good
here.
follower if you're planning on going Leroy Jenkins, if you know what I mean, just sort of rushing in there. But Faendal's the better like follower for, you know, tactical sniping with an arrow. So I'm debating giving him. I'll give him the helmet. Oop, no, I'll give you the helmet. I feel like wearing my hide helmet. And then what was the weapon? Let's see. I'll debate giving him this. Axe of Whiterun. Creatures and people up to level 5 flee from combat for 30 seconds. I'll disenchant it.
Let's get going then.
Alright, hello Lydia. Looking beautiful as ever.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Alright, I really
It's an
don't need...
honor to
Whoa!
serve you.
Appearing humans! Okay. I really don't need anything from you. Just stay beautiful, Lydia, okay? Got it. Let's go, Faendal. And trust me, Faendal, you're beautiful too, alright? Especially with that helmet. Oh, so hot. So hot, Faendal. I just love you. Your muscular arms. Okay, let's go before this gets weird. So, for those of you that don't know, you have to go to Windhelm, aka the land of Ulfric Stormcloak, to start the quest line of the Dark Brotherhood, which is what I'm planning on doing. And why does this map seem so blurry? It's usually not this blurry. Oh well. So I'm gonna go there and I'm going to start the Dark Brotherhood quest. And you know, this quest line is not for the faint of heart. All right, there are people in there that I know, Katie, that like to play video games and be nice to pretty much everybody they can. You know what I mean? Like, if they wouldn't do it in real life, they wouldn't do it. And I was telling her about this one part of the quest, like the quest line, and she's like, "Oh, why would you do that?" I'm like, "It's a video game." But there are people like that that would not do something that they wouldn't do in real. Oh, hello. Sorry, my guy's being a little bit of a pervert. He just killed a dragon. He's looking for some female companionship. Isn't that right? You adorable thing. But what he's gonna be doing is some pretty brutal stuff that I wouldn't even think about in like real life, let alone do it. So if you're like that, I don't suggest doing the Dark Brotherhood quest line because it involves a lot of murder and betrayal and killing and just overall badness. So if you're not that kind of person when it comes to video games, then I don't suggest doing this. However, that is me when it comes to video games. I love to be the bad guy. It's just so fun to be someone that you would never be in real life. You would never even consider being in real life. Oh, and to add on to that, to the people that say, "Oh, video games train killers," no, they don't. Okay, I'm living proof of this. I am the most brutal, heartless person when it comes to video games. And in real life, I wouldn't even, like, think to hurt another individual unless it was for personal protection or protection of a friend. It's like saying, oh, you know, if violent video games... I'm going to hire this carriage and go to Windhelm. That's like saying, if you say violent video games, if you say that they create killers, then you're basically saying, oh, well, then Sims games create gods. And, you know, FIFA creates great, you know, soccer players, or for our European buddies, football players. You know, it's just stuff like that, and it's just ridiculous to me. It's like saying, it's the same for me as if someone says having a gun makes you want to kill. No, it doesn't. If you're handling a gun and you are perfectly sane, you will not hurt anybody. But that's the key issue there, perfectly sane part. But I'm not going to get into politics right now. I may do a commentary about that later. But not right now. Right now, we have other things to do. Isn't that correct, Faendal, with your awesome helmet? Oh, by the way, there's a farm over there. Somewhere. You can see it up on the thing up top. I don't really know how to describe it. The compass. There we go. And the sickle with, like, the wheat. That means it's a farm, I think. So I don't see how anything could grow in here. But another thing that this reminds me of, if any of you have read the Game of Thrones books, this is how I always pictured the Stark's castle to be, sort of like this. I never actually saw the show, because I don't get HBO, but I've read some of the books. And this is how I always pictured the Stark's castle to be. Except instead of it being a city, it's just a castle, and it's just this big. Another loading screen. Yay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, this part's kind of funny. Just notice here, I am a dark elf, right? And this guy is making fun of another dark elf and being all racist and stuff, right?
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
You're just drunk and stupid.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. You got ways of finding out what you really
Oh my
are.
god, you two are just so racist. I mean, I love the Stormcloak, like, ideals, but these guys are just stupid.
Looking for shipping? We always offer better. Nothing new there. He likes to get drunk and walk some of these. And it isn't just the dark. In fact, just about anyone who isn't
I just
a Nord
love,
is fair game for
that's the only thing that makes me, oh, that reminds me, I gotta deactivate this quest. That's the only thing that sort of, like, turns me off about some of the Stormcloaks. It's that just, like, some of them are just racist. Like, the overall ideals of them is really good, but some of them are just, like, they're just heartless. Okay, now, if you want to start the quest, you're
Then it's
supposed to
true.
go in here, but I'm
What
gonna
I'm
go
saying.
talk to this person.
That
This is how I
Avengers
originally
in
found out
Black
about the quest.
Sacrament, trying to summon the
I
Dark
try to
Brotherhood.
keep Grim.
Listen to the two of them talking, and
And
that
You
comes
know
up.
my
It says,
father?
talk to Aventus
He's really
Arantino.
important. He even talks to the Jarl sometimes.
Those are just tales.
His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where I'll... But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest
This guy
one
has a
ever.
he has a noble dream.
Fine, then I'll invite him
Fandel,
out to play.
you
He
were,
lives right
but
there. I'm going to
you
knock
were
him
behind.
No,
You were
child,
behind
wait.
me, and now you came from in
That
front of
house,
me. Okay,
they are
whatever.
cursed.
So I'm gonna come up in here. I'm gonna have to do some lock
Then
picking,
I'm
which
right.
may or
I
may
knew
not
it.
get me
He's
arrested.
trying to have somebody kill.
There we go. Alright, so we're gonna sneak in here. Now this part's really messed up and creepy. So,
Mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and
you
fear.
can't hear it, read the subtitles?
Sweet mother, send your child
Just
unto me,
saying,
for the sins
that's,
of the unworthy must be baptized in
it's
blood
not normal.
fear.
And as I turn this corner, you're about to see something really messed up. Ready?
Grow up, you
Boom!
little crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see
What
to
the
that.
heck? One, you have a hunchback,
Sweet
kid.
mother,
Two, that's
sweet
human
mother,
flesh, a
send
human
your
heart, a
child unto
skeleton.
me, for the sins of the unworthy
Yeah.
must be baptized in blood and... You've come at last! I
Are
knew
you alright, kid?
It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood!
I'm sorry, boy, but I'm not who you think I am.
Of course you are! I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract!
Contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind. Please hurry.
Okay.
I'm kind of lonely
That,
here.
every time I do this, that just doesn't cease to disturb me. Alright, that's messed up. A little kid should not want to kill anyone. He's a little kid. I mean, come on. But whatever, you know, it's my job to do certain things, and those certain things entail me doing certain things, as you can tell. So I'm going to go to the stable, and I'm going to catch a carriage to Riften, because I don't feel like walking the whole way. That would just make for a very boring video. Hey, it's Faendal's head, except it's blue, not yellow, so that means he must be from Windhelm. And that helmet does not look comfortable. I mean, seriously, like, did they have any padding inside that to, like, cushion your head, or did you just, like, if you get hit there, you just have a permanent concussion and can never, like, put together a reasonable sentence ever again, ever?
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way? I hope someday we'll get to know each other better.
That's a little weird. I'm gonna get away from you now.
Need a
I guess
ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Riften. To Riften. Let's go to
Time and
Riften.
back,
I don't
and
know
we'll
what
be off.
accent this is supposed to be. It's actually really messed up.
I can't wait here forever.
And then we'll just leave Faendal
If you've never been
behind.
to Riften, Be sure to visit
Are those the
the Black
Khajiits? I think they're the
Friar Museum.
Khajiits.
A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all.
I'm not sure. But yeah, we're just gonna leave Faendal behind in this carriage. He's gonna have to walk, because he's my slave. And that's what they are for. So right now I'm about level 5. That's not bad for doing like 2 quests. And this thing is ugly, by the way. So let's just sort of handle this and get we'll end the episode after we do this quest, after we kill Grelod the Not-So-Kind.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, for the privilege of entering the city, what does it matter?
This is obviously a shakedown.
All right,
Aha.
keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in.
I have my way with
Unlock
words.
The gate.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Wow, that's a pretty cool shrine. Pretty messed up. It's actually really messed up, but it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I would definitely like be worshipped on that shrine. I mean, I'd be worshipped anywhere. That's pretty cool. Being worshipped and all.
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Huh.
I'm really getting tired of your
Alright, to Honor Hall. Now, how should I kill her? That's the question. Swift Arrow would be the easiest. That's not fun. I think I should beat her to death. Like, just go bare fist and just beat her to death. Maybe I should burn her. Ooh. No, I'll just go bare fist, beat her to death. Alright. No, no. Me no want those either. There we go.
Their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Okay, listen to how evil this
And
is.
one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you.
See, me being
That, my
adopted,
darlings, is
I
what
really
you
take
do.
pleasure in killing
Why,
her.
you will
I just hate
always
her.
be here until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grella. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
Come here, Grelod. Just gonna take your stuff. I see no reason it should go to waste. See, my only guilt is that I have to, you know, kill her in front of this pretty lady. I mean, I don't see why, but...
Ever since that Aventus boy left?
What do you want? You have no business being in here. There, Tino. Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I...
One hit and I killed her. She is old. Boom!
Someone has killed Grillin!
Whoops, I accidentally just hit a little boy. Well, that's gonna get me, like, arrested.
I didn't think you had the stomach for it. When Aventus took off, when he said those...
Well, I'm about to probably go get arrested. Hello.
I never imagined he was serious.
No more! I yield!
Girl, I ain't trying to kill you. Okay, so we're gonna return to Aventus, and then we'll cut off this episode right here. Alright, so... Ooh, I'm not getting arrested. That's nice. Alright. So back up here. To Windhelm. To Windhelm.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
See, now this is a pretty cool house. It's just sort of like floating almost. Well, it's obviously not floating, but it's just hanging there like a bridge. I think that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind living there, minus, you know, the demented child who wants to kill people, but...
Well, Grelod the Kind.
Grelod the Kind is dead.
I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew that Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
All right, what did I get? I got family heirloom added. All right, so I'm going to go to the inn, and I will leave it off there. We're going into Candlehearth Hall, and then we will leave it off as soon as this finishes loading. Well, while it's loading, I might as well do my outro. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave it off here. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. I really enjoyed making it. Remember, I'm going to leave a link to my Twitter account in the description below. Follow me if you would like. I tweet a little bit. I also, keeps you updated on when I upload. And, that'd be nice. Also, remember, if you did enjoy, like and subscribe. And I will see you next episode.